going to be talking about how to defend yourself against some of the rhetoric that believers give you. All right, so how to respond to some of the things they say, some of the questions they ask, some of the insults they make, things like that. How to respond, how to defend yourself. We know we live in a time where there's a lot of information out. People are reading, people are understanding, but then there are those who are attached to the information who like to use social pressure to make you feel bad for learning the information, right? And whether that be fear of their self, or they're just using that to make you fearful, at the end of the day, it's happening, right? So we need to learn how to deal with it. So again, I hope everyone is well, and I'll just wait for the chat to come up. All right, so I see we're on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, welcome on. So today we're going to have a really good conversation, really good dialogue. It's about how to deal with believers and some of the things that they say, how to defend yourself against some of the things that they say, right? Some of the things that they say are completely unreasonable when we are discussing the historicity of Jesus Christ and some of the characters in the Bible. They like to bring up morale, right? Where we came from originally, and all these type of things when trying to discuss facts about what it is that we've been believing in so long. However, a lot of those things are not relevant when discussing facts. A lot of times people use information that you may have. Of course, you don't know the origin of your existence, right? So when you're trying to discuss factually, did Jesus and the characters from the Bible exist? People like to ask you those type of questions, which they're completely irrelevant to the facts, right? The fact is, or what we're looking for is, did Jesus actually exist? Not anything other than that, right? We don't not well. If I don't have an answer to where we came from, then I still must support the belief in Jesus. If Jesus didn't exist in history, then there's no need to even latch onto it because you don't have an answer to another question. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to deal with that today along with many other things. All right, so we see, okay, Sarah, good evening. What's up, Q DeMayo? What's up, Donnell? How are you? Halen, I see you in Trinidad. What's up with you? Good evening, Lawanda. Harry, what's going on with you? Shondell, what's going on, brother? John, okay? We're gonna definitely have another one here tonight, man. Hopefully, we'll speak on some things that you guys brought up, and if not, offer something to us. I'm well, Senior. How are you? ATL, I see you in the house, King of Swords. All right, so hopefully we're interested in this dialogue today. We are going to get into it, and we're going to just talk about, again, whenever you're discussing religion and the beliefs that we have been taught since children, and we're trying to discuss if these things are actually factual. A lot of times we get presented with certain type of questions. A lot of them we can't answer. A lot of them we can. But many of them aren't questions. They're just things to try to make you feel fearful about what you're learning now, or things to try to make them feel okay. They may try to rationalize their position as a believer, regardless of what religion they subscribe to. They'll try to rationalize it so they can hang on to it, and they'll try to make you feel bad for having an open mind, right? So we're going to talk about that today. I want to that we're still good. Josh, are you there? Let me know if you can hear me, Josh.
I am looking
Okay,
at
cool.
your screen. So the chat's updating in here, but it's not updating here, which is really weird. So I'm gonna close this real quick
Okay.
and then just relaunch it.
Yeah, actually, I saw BT moderator, comment, but I didn't see anything after
And then
that.
just relaunch it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, actually, I saw BT moderator Okay, I think we see you guys now.
I'm
All
gonna
right, so
record this.
okay, you saw what now?
I'm gonna record this as well, just in case, cause like if something goes out or something like that,
Okay,
like we can upload it, and it won't notice any difference. It'll be top quality actually.
okay,
So just in case, because there's some some internet issues going on. I just want to be transparent because they probably already know.
okay.
So
Well, yeah, we do definitely have some internet issues. We have ordered a new modem, and it is on the way. Okay, thank you very much, Bobby. Every little bit helps, guys. Please understand that. We're going to get into it. So, listen, if you guys haven't saw it, I did a video earlier last week, and it was in response to a lecture that Juanita Bynum did about 2 weeks ago, where she's addressing her church about the historicity of Jesus Christ. Okay, so she's talking about people bringing her information or making claims that Jesus is not a factual person or Jesus is made up, and then she goes on to talk to her church about the experiences of God. So I just want to make sure you guys have saw that video before we go to it. All right, because we're going to speak a little bit more on that. A lot of people had different opinions on what she was saying, but we're going to try to get to the heart of what the actual intent of the video was and dig into that a little bit. Okay, just try to bring some more understanding. That's going to kick off the show. Hopefully by then we'll have some more statements from you guys, and you know, some questions that you may have for me, things that people are saying to you, or things that you really can't answer, things like that. Because we're going to try to get to the bottom of, you know, how do we defend ourselves against some of the rhetoric that these believers say to us, right? What's up, Black Caesar? Okay, King the Source, they saw that. Okay, cool. I tell you what, Josh, you want to get into it?
yeah, we can go ahead and transition over.
All right, Eric said he saw it. Okay, Eric, we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna try to speak to it as much as we can. We're gonna approach it with logic and go from there.
Make sure the audio comes through clear.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, Josh, is we're gonna watch it all the way through the first time. It's only a minute or something. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll start it back over and I'll talk through it then. I want to give people a time to hear it. Now, guys, this is an excerpt. This is obviously edited from a complete lecture. The lecture, I think, is around 2 hours long. What is in there is literally the whole segment of what she said. There's a great pause before she goes into this part, and there's a great pause after. However, if you want to go watch the whole video, I will provide a link in the actual description. If you'd like to go through, sit through the whole 2 hours of it to make sure I'm not pulling it out of context, but I'm going to attempt to try to deal with this in a fair way, just and go from there.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then they start saying, well, Jesus was made up. And Jesus ain't real. And I don't believe in Jesus. And Jesus ain't a real story. And Jesus was just added to the Bible as just some off something to get your stupid people to believe it. But see, this is where comes in the people that praise. Because though Jesus may be fake, and the Bible may be fake, and the white man may have made it up, then what are you going to do with my experience? That's why you can't sit in church and just hear the word and not have an experience with the word, because the devil is going to try what you know in your head, but he will never be able to take what you have experienced in your heart. Somebody better say something up in here. Anybody that God ever healed your body? Anybody that God ever brought you out? Anybody ever made a way out of nowhere? Anybody that's ever had a supernatural experience that you can't explain? If they take the Bible away, you can't take away my experience with God.
Right. Cool. All right. So, thank you so much for the donations, guys. We're gonna, if I can, Josh, I'm gonna go back up a little bit and thank the donations. That was thanked Randy. Or Randy's just come in? Randy, if I didn't thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it did just come in. That's
Okay.
no. Thanks,
Man,
Randy.
I have no idea what I'm doing. So I better stop for a minute.
It's okay.
I think it was Goddess Majestic and then Truth.
Yes.
Goddess of Truth as well. You guys know I thank you and love you guys. So thank you guys so much for the donation. All right. So listen, guys, let's get into it. So the number one thing I want to talk about before we even hit play again is I want you to notice how the voice builds up. Whenever you're having a conversation like this, and this is before we even, well, I'll tell you what, let's go back and deal with whether or not she said that Jesus didn't exist, because I want to make sure we deal with that first, okay? So let's just do that real quick. Can we do that, Josh? Could you transition for me?
You want to go back to the video?
Yeah, I'm going to play it again and pause it in some spots. Thank you very much, One Love Life. And I'm good. I hope you're well, too. All right, let's do it.
Let me switch back over. Okay. You can pause. You know how to pause and play it, right?
With spacebar, right?
You can do that, or you can just hit the little little arrow here.
All right, no problem at all.
And then they start saying, well, Jesus was made up. And Jesus ain't real. And I don't believe in Jesus. And Jesus ain't a real story. And Jesus was just added to the Bible as just some off something to get your stupid people to believe it. But see, this is where comes in the people that praise. Because though Jesus may be fake, and the Bible may be fake, and the white man may have made it up, then what are you going to do with my experience?
Okay, guys, so she goes in to say that, of course, people make claims or assertions that Jesus didn't exist, that he was added to the Bible. Then she goes to say, this is where it comes in with those who praise. Because though Jesus may be fake, though the Bible may be fake. So what I want to do is I want to say, let's just say Juanita Bynum believes in Jesus, or believes that the existence of in Jesus, or still believes in the existence of Jesus. Excuse me. For the sake of saying so, because we can't say without a shadow of a doubt what she believes, as we're not her, right? But she did say, though Jesus may be fake, or though the Bible may be fake. So because she said may, let's just say that she is saying what she is saying to propose something. And I do this too. So I wouldn't want to assume something about her. I wouldn't want her or anyone else to assume something about me, which they do on a regular basis. So with that being said, I'm going to refrain from making any assertions that she already knows or has already accepted the fact that Jesus has not existed. Because like I said, she did say, though Jesus may be fake, right? But there are a few more things I want to go over, all right? So let's go back here.
People that praise. Because though Jesus get your stupid people to believe it, story. And Jesus was just added to the Bible as just some off something to get your stupid people to believe it.
Right there, I'm gonna pause because I want you guys to understand something. All right, whenever you see that her saying Jesus was just added to the Bible as some off something to get you stupid people to believe in it. Now I'm okay with you you stating the assertions that are being made, or you making the congregation or the members aware of the claims that's being made. But why say stupid people, right?